I personally play a lot of video games just because I'm not in many classes right now, but I think each guys do their own things. I think it's about keeping, your heavy days heavy and your light days light. When we are there, like in the gym, even if it's not a whole bunch of physical reps, obviously we still got to, get those mental reps in and be locked in. And I think that's the most important thing. No team's drilling as much physically as they were at the beginning of the season, but that doesn't mean you can kind of take a day off mentally at practices. And that's something that we've been focused on.
Caleb, you talked a lot this season and last season too about kind of finding joy in basketball and that being your role, at least a part of it. You only have at max 4 games left in your career now. Just how are you kind of soaking things in at this point?
Yeah, I'd say just being thankful that we get this opportunity. I talked about it last week, but a lot of guys, they don't even get to play in the tournament at all throughout their 4 years, much less playing it 4 years in a row, much less make it to the Sweet 16 3 times. So for me, I think just being thankful and just not taking any day for granted for sure.
What do you think of this Houston defense? I mean, Mark Few from Gonzaga mentioned after the Gonzaga game, it's one way to see it on tape and prepare for it, but until you actually experience it, what are your thoughts on that? What they do and how they do it, I guess.
Yeah, they're the best ball screen defense in the country for a reason. So we've kind of been drilling that a lot, kind of trying to simulate the way that they get their big out for that hard hedge. And big shout out to our scout team. They've done a great job preparing us so far. But Coach Pace just talked a lot about how we can't have to make an adjustment after the first media timeout or halfway through the first half. That's what we're practicing now for, to make those adjustments now so that we're not surprised by it.
It's been a big topic down in Houston that this is obviously in your backyard. Are you guys expecting to have a ton of fans here and to have this as a big home court advantage?
Yeah, obviously, as I mentioned, you take any advantage that you can get, and if that means us having more fans here, obviously very thankful for that. But at the same time, we still got to go out and win the game. And it's still 5-on-5 on the actual court. So I think more than anything, we're focused on that and focusing on going out and playing to the best of our abilities.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Obviously, Houston's defense, gets a lot of credit, and deservedly so. But their offense, kind of what have you seen on film, and where they can try to attack you guys?
Yeah, offensively they do a great job of having 3 shooters out there at all times. They play 2 bigs a lot, which is, I guess, pretty similar to us. A lot of times we have 2 bigs in. But they do a great job of hitting those bigs in the short roll. And then letting their bigs work out of kind of the mid-post area to get downhill to the floaters, hook shots, or straight to the rim. And if they take that away and you help in and cut that off, they do a great job of finding those shooters. So it's something that we've been prepping for. It's something we got to be ready for.
A lot of you guys in this locker room together, I don't know if you'd say used to it, but you guys have been here before, right? And then you got CJ and Jakari. The first couple games, they've made shots, they made plays. Is there anything in their preparation that you've seen that showed you that they were going to be ready for the big stage?
Yeah, we've played the schedule that we've played throughout the year for a reason, and they've continually stepped up for us at different times. And that's what Coach Paint talks a lot about. Every night it's not going to be every dude's job, but when it is your night, you got to step up and be ready for it. And they've continually done that throughout the season. We trust that they're going to continue to do it.
Thank you.